Hello everyone, welcome back to our sculpting in Mudbox. We're going to continue on here. In the last lesson, we kind of worked through some subdivision levels here, and we're just going to go ahead and start working some more of these wrinkle details. So I'm just going to go ahead and dive on in, and I'll just talk as I work. Has kind of like a back and forth kind of workflow to it, so not quite as procedural as Maya. But where I'm going to start is kind of back on the lips here. Just going to go in and start out by adding some texture in for the lips. I might need to actually go up. Let's see here. Layer 3. Yeah, let's go up on subdivision level. Do Shift D. Let's do one more. Subdivision level 5. Create a layer. I'll call this one Sculpt L5. All right. Let's see here. There we go. That last layer was looking a little too pixelated for me. Just kind of working some of these lines. It kind of comes with the lip texture. Okay. And I'm just going to smooth this back out. Shit. Just kind of go over it like so. Same thing going this way. Okay, like that. Work a little bit of it in here as well. Let's go over to my stencils though. I want to try out or not stencils, but stamps. Let's try this one here. Let's make it fall off a little bit lower. Let's do 0.25. We'll smooth that out. Make the brush size a little bit smaller. Work that in, kind of going like so. Okay, we'll get rid of the stamp just for a second because I want to. Actually, maybe I'll. No, Sculpt tool. Maybe I'll just change the fall off on it so it's not rounded. Really want to dig in some of these. Wrinkles usually get in the corners of your eyes. Move those out a little bit more. Do it one more time. Okay. And I'll smooth that out one more time. The smooth might be a little too strong. Let's smooth down from 100 down to some closer to 50. Okay. A little bit better. Okay. And while I'm over in this corner, I'm going to work over some of the crow's feet over on this side and work over some of the eyelids as well. Let's go ahead and just kind of work in this. Smooth some of this back out a little bit. just a little. I'll zoom back, see how that looks. It's a little too intense down over in here. Move that out. Okay, I'm gonna build up underneath the eyelid a little bit more. And then I need to change my fall off back to something more like this. Turn the fall or the smooth up again. Let's go back up to 100. It's gonna be less effective now that we're at a higher subdivision, but still get the job done. Add some more volume in here. Okay, I'm liking that. Getting like some baggy cheeks sitting on here. Let's work up this one spot right here, which is going to be actual eyelid area. And maybe see if I scrape some of this. Go like so, and maybe a little bit like that. Okay, smooth a little bit of this as well. Let's try a little bit of flatten. The scrape was okay, but it didn't quite get what I was after. Okay. Let's push this back in. We'll use our grab tool. Okay. Happy with that. Let's go ahead and toy with this area right in here. And oh, I'm gonna put some weird stuff going on over here. Let's back that off. Symmetry kind of got some issues going on. Gotta be careful with that kind of stuff. Okay. Push this a little bit more. Maybe not. Go over to the Sculpt tool and we'll use that instead. Just kind of dig in this area a little bit. Smooth it back out. Smooth that back out again. Okay, I'm a little happier with those eyes. Like we got a little bit going on here. I need to fix that. Let's see here. Let's stick some foamy on there. Get rid of that little weird spot in there. we go. We'll try and see about adding some lineage going on inside here. I'll have to go back to the sharper kind of preset. Okay, a little bit in there, and we'll have to extend it into the eye a little bit. Okay, and then we'll go back and smooth this back out some more. Smooth here. Bring this back down from 100 down to about 30. We'll smooth this out. Okay, so some of these wrinkles kind of go up from here and into the nose and into the forehead. So I'm going to just kind of follow into the nose a little bit. I'm also going to follow up into the forehead. So start with the nose. I'm going to go over to steady stroke here, turn that on, and let's see here. Oops. Let's go up to the strength. Let's turn back down to 0.5. We're going to do an inverse, and I can just cut that in, bring it around. Not a little bit too much. I stop right in there. And then I'll smooth that back out, especially right in here. We're supposed to kind of fade. And then just kind of pull that in a little bit more. Okay. That's good. Let's go ahead and speed this up a little bit, and we'll add some. And we'll turn off steady stroke. Okay, just one more time. Move that back out. That's pretty good. I'm gonna do a little bit of come across the brow now. So first what I want to do is kind of make a little bit more of a lump, then I'll make the creases in between. So I'm gonna turn my fall off back over here, turn my stamp off. Just actually let's turn off symmetry for a moment. Just turn it off. There we go. His nose kind of weird. And where smooth is, let's go ahead and bring that back up to 100. Smooth this out as we go. Okay, and then I'm going to use my Sculpt tool again. Let's turn the stamp here. Smooth that back out. Got some subtle in there. Let's bring the smooth strength down a bit. Let's go down to here. And go back to Sculpt. Smooth some of that out. I'm going back and forth between inversed sculpts and surface sculpt. That way, you get some raised lineage coming around the top here. And you get some inset ones as well. Okay. I like where that's going. I'm gonna switch my stamp to something a little more feathered, like this one, just to add some detail in here a little bit. Go a little bit like that. Smooth that out. Basically, you don't want there to be any real soft, smooth, untouched surface here. So I'm just kind of, at this point, just adding some of these stamps on here just so that it kind of breaks the surface up. And then later on, I'll come back and do a skin core sculpt layer and it goes over the top of that. But I want to kind of work in some of these details a little more. So now that we're onto the top wrinkles here, let's go ahead and start working some of these up. Actually, before we even go there, let's kind of do a little bit more on this bit right here. We'll just smooth that out. Excuse me. I'll put my water in here with me. Okay, and then we'll do the same thing going over this way. And I'm realizing that I did not turn my symmetry back on, so I'll just go and add this to both sides. Okay. Gonna need a little asymmetry at some point anyways. Really regret not having my water now. All right, let's just keep going. Turn back on local X. And let's go ahead and start working over the brow area. So I'm going to turn off my stamp, go back to stencil, and I want to stamp, and then eventually I'm going to use this one again, but before I do that, I want to go my fall offs, and we're going to use this sharp one again. And I'm just going to work over some of these wrinkles I've already kind of started in here. I'll probably want to have steady stroke on, so let's go ahead and just work on that a little bit. And we'll just, I don't want mirroring on. Oh, those are not inverted. Invert those. I'm trying to press in to help out some of these that I've already started. Okay, around the back here. There we go. All right, so done with that. I'll go back to my smooth tool, and something that you may not know about the wrinkles that's good to bear in mind is that, actually, we don't put this on right now, is that the edges of them are always smooth, and then the inner parts are a little more pinched. So we're going to want to no, we don't want that. We want the strength all the way up to 100. The ends here, we're going to feather these out. So we're just going to soften up where they end at. That'll make their starts look more natural. Okay, that's looking good. This one too. Good. Okay, now I'm going to pinch these ones here. So I'm just going to turn on my pinch tool. I'll just run that over the top of this line here. So I'll just go back and forth like this. Hold them together. Yeah, that looks pretty good. This one as well. One thing to bear in mind though with the pinch tool is that it pulls the geometry together, which sometimes causes issues, kind of like the bulge tool. So just tread carefully with it so you don't mess your geometry up. When you pull your geometry together, sometimes that means that also changes your textile density inadvertently. Okay, let's go ahead and to smooth this spot right in here. There's a couple spots I can see that I missed. I just need to soften a little bit. Okay, that's pretty good. I like that. Yeah. Okay, happy with that. I'm going to do a quick kind of striation over the top of some of this and kind of make some tension points on them with the Sculpt tool. So I'm going to turn my stamp back on, bring the strength down to, let's say, 0.25, and I'm just going to give it a quick once over. Smooth it back out. I don't have mirroring on, so I'm going to make sure I kind of get them going. I'm going to do one set and then kind of smooth and kind of work my way back over here. Okay, smooth that out. Okay, that looks good. Okay, keep working that over. I'll just kind of continue this back in here just to finish off these. Have the same kind of consistency going in. Okay, so we're at 25 minutes, and a good stopping point. In the next lesson, I'll just continue on working this model over with this texture level, and then we'll see where we go from there. So thanks for watching. See you guys in the next lesson.